YouTube, welcome to King Sense. I'm your host, Jonesy, and I just want to take the time to appreciate you for checking out my review. I'm new to the fragrance community, to the reviewing section of it. I have been a collector for maybe around 15 years, so my collection is rather extensive. Today comes from the House of Parfums Vintage. Used to be known as Pineapple Vintage, but it's the House of Parfums Vintage now. I believe that the entire name has changed to Parfums Vintage, as they now have went off to some niche fragrances. So I thought that was kind of smart of them to change their name rather than to be solely based on being a alternative to a Ventus. And there's nothing wrong with that, but again, they are branching out into other fragrances and things like that. But without further ado, let's get into the review. So we have Xbatch Intense Eau de Parfum. This is the 50 ml bottle. This is the box. I do love the artwork. I mean, I'm not crazy in the artwork, but I appreciate, good artwork when I see it. I definitely do. So this is the box. You got some more information down there, detailed information, QC, quality inspection, and, things of that nature. So they did not send me this. I have watched several myself. That's how I got into even knowing about the House of Parfums Vintage. And and one thing I said, there's nobody on here who literally went out and spent their own hard-earned money and gave an opinion, excuse me, that was not based on, the review being sponsored, quote unquote. And there's no shade being thrown. There's no shade being thrown, because if they sent me one, I would have did the same too. But I just think this review should stand out because I purchased this with my own money. And that's all I'm saying. So, again, show love. I believe this is my second video. Before I get into testing the juice out for you, let's get into the note breakdown. We have pineapple, black currant at the top notes. For the mid, we have bergamot, neroli, lavender, and Virginian cedarwood. And at the base note, we have patchouli, vetiver, and ambroxan. That ambroxan is that's what gives it that sauvage flavor. You hear me? That sauvage flavor. That, I'm going to just tell you up front, that is my favorite men's fragrance from the House of Dior. I'm not going to lie to you. So when I heard that they did this, I said I had to get my nose on it. I had to. It wasn't no doubt about it. So I did just that. For you guys that don't know anything about this Xbatch, this Pineapple's Xbatch Intense, excuse me, what they did was they took Creed Aventus DNA, they took Dior Sauvage, and they blended them into one bottle. So you have, to me, now this is my opinion only, and with all due respect, we're here for my opinion on this. I believe that those are the two top fragrances in any out of any fragrance in the men's line. That's my opinion. Sauvage is my favorite, and then Creed. But no matter how you rearrange them, those are the top two in my opinion. So, oh man, you see the atomizer? You see the atomizer? I mean, that's quality. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I wouldn't expect that from. I can't really say that, but we being honest. So let me go on and say it. I wouldn't expect that from what some people call it a clone house. I don't call it that. I call it I mean, Parfums Vintage is their own house. It is what it is. I cannot discredit them for nothing. They are taking some original formulations and putting their own twist on it. And in some cases they're coming out even better. So I can't say, I can't throw shade on them, man. This is for you got don't rub your face. Don't do that. You when you do that, you blend the top notes, you blend the mid, and you blend the bass. You blend them all together. Don't do that. Spray it, let it saturate, let it marinate, and let your sea eyes just do what it do. Just let it flow. Man, let me tell you something. It's beautiful, man. This here, I just don't know why nobody else. I don't know why Creed and Dior didn't get together. This is how good this is. This is how good this is. I paid $79 for it. And I'm going to say this. I buy a lot of fragrances. I've spent more. I spent less. So I cannot complain about this price, guys. I don't want to see. I have noticed a price increase in some of their fragrances. I don't want to continue to see it going closer to the $200 range. I do think that's kind of ridiculous, but it's not my company nor yours. So I mean, if they feel like it's worth that, then I guess the results will let them know. I mean, if people are going to buy it, then that'll let them know that it's worth it. If people are not buying those more expensive ones, then they need to drop the price. But honestly, man, this is worth it. Absolutely. Xbatch Intense by the House of Parfum, Pineapples Vintage. Man, it's incredible, man. It's incredible. It's fresh, it's fruity, smoky, it's woody. You have the Sauvage in the forefront. You have Creed in the background to oh man, look. It's a conversation piece. And it's King Scent worthy, baby. Welcome to King Scents. It's King Scent worthy. This is a King Scent. Absolutely. Just beautiful. I give it a 9 out of 10. Easy. 9 out of 10. And why they didn't get 10 out of 10? It could be the price point. It's worth it to me. But I do believe they could reduce the prices just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. But it's a 9 out of 10, guys. Almost a perfect score. Also, when I purchased my bottle, they sent these. These are, one is scented hand sanitizer. As you know, we are going through the pandemic. God bless anybody who has family or friends or known somebody to be affected by it, who have contracted the virus. God bless you. And may the good Lord protect everybody. They sent me also, it came with my bottle that I purchased. They gave me a sample of a limited edition Pineapple Vintage. So let's go ahead and, here it is. And this might be, I don't know, 7 or 8 milliliter. Little travel size. Oh man. Wait a minute. Parfums Vintage. Did you throw grape inside the Creed? Did you throw grape inside the Pineapple Vintage? Did you? Oh man. Oh man. Man, this is nice, man. This is nice. This is nice, guys. This limited edition pineapple vintage. It smells like just what I said. It smells like they threw a grape accord in it. They man, look, parfum, man, keep doing what you're doing. Again, I just think that you guys are reaching a little bit high on the prices. But man, you guys you got my stamp of approval. King Scent worthy, both of these. So you have Pineapple Vintage Xbatch Intense, and then you have Pineapple Vintage Limited Edition. And it smells like Creed. Excuse me. We're here for Parfums Vintage. It smells like Pineapple Vintage Intense with a grape accord in it, man. This is, man, I've never smelled nothing like it, man. I've never smelled nothing like this. This is nice. I think this is definitely a summer scent, man. Versus the Pineapple Vintage is more, that's all year long. That's all year. But this, by it being, that grape note made it a little more on the sweeter side. I believe this will be for your spring and your summer. You know, your warmer seasons. But man, this is nice, man. I give this 8.5 out of 10. I mean, you guys on the road, man. You're on the road. So again, man, I appreciate you all for checking out my review. Leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you would like to see in the future, man. And I hope that